Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to sit back, relax, and enjoy 30 trips around the Big E, because race fans, this is what you saved your lunch money for. To the green here on night number 1 of 4 Crown. 3 wide for second, trying to go side by side for the race lead. Got it for a moment. Danner now going to clear onto the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Who's going to lead lap number 1? Danner up to the top. KTJ down to the bottom, brings it up through the middle. It will be Kevin Thomas Jr. leading the way in lap number 1. Briggs Danner right there in second. Justin Grant fighting to his inside right now. Rides in the 3rd position as they work onto the far side of the racetrack. On the cushion, now going to turn it down the racetrack. Has a run on your leader within a couple of car lengths here as they work by the start-finish line. Kevin Thomas up to the high side, blocks the 39. Now Danner going to turn it down to the inside. Good battle going on to the front of the field right now. Cat and mouse into turns 3 and 4. Kevin Thomas back down to the bottom. Up across the racetrack. Red lights. We got one upside down in turns 1 and 2. And Tri-City, Lucas, Circle City, and Tri-State brings it back to speed here at Eldora. Goes to the high side, hooks the cushion a little bit. That upsets the cars. They have got them all over the place there from about 5th on back. Grant, Cummins look like they made slight contact. Challenge for the lead. Here comes Danner down to the inside of the 39. Right to the middle groove. The 3R to the outside says not quite. Kevin Thomas Jr. holds on to the race lead, dives into the bottom, takes the line away from Briggs Danner for a moment. Danner committed down to the inside, still right there within a couple of car lengths. They work into turns 3 and 4. Closing back in. Kevin Thomas, he had gotten a little bit of breathing room there, but now it's going to fade away. Here comes the 39 down the embankment. He's got to run this time into turns 1 and 2. Sticks to the outside, right in the tire tracks of your leader. Now going to peel down to the middle. Does he have enough to clear him onto the back straightaway? 3R to the outside, 39 to the inside. Challenge for the top spot to turns 3 and 4. Briggs Danner's going to take it away. Briggs Danner up into the top spot here as he comes around to seal the deal. Kevin Thomas coming back to his inside. He'll throw the slide deep into turn number 1. Brings it up across the racetrack. Danner down off the banking and onto the back straightaway. They are side by side. Kevin Thomas Jr. back into the race lead. Kevin Thomas back into the top spot. Takes the line into 3. Brings it around to the exit of turn number 4. The Inferno Armor number 3. He's going to lead the way. Briggs Danner back to his inside one more time. 13 laps completed of 30. And it is KTJ with the advantage onto the far side of the racetrack with traffic looming. As KTJ enters to the middle of turn number 3, Danner going to let her eat on the outside. Looks for the race lead. Got it this time around to the front straightaway. Briggs Danner back into the top spot. Leary not able to make the turn down into the infield. He is still rolling, and caution. As we're set to go back to green, Danner going to fire off in the middle of turns 3 and 4. Brings the by the NOS Energy start can as we're back underway. Up off of the cushion through turns 3 and 4. 1 lap remains here at Eldora. A track he has never gone to victory lane at, and he's about to add it to the resume. He'll work it at turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Checker flag going to drop in this one. Once he got to the lead, a dominating performance for Briggs Danner in 39. He'll win night number 1 of the 4 Crown Nationals. As race fans, for the second time tonight, it's time to sit back, relax, and enjoy 25 trips around the Eldora Speedway, because race fans, this is what you saved your lunch money for. To the green here with the USAC NOS Energy Drink Midget National Championship. And immediately going to start with a red flag. We've got him upside down over turn number 1. Vending machine done kicked our lunch money back in the first try. We're going to feed the dollar bill in and try it one more time. 25 trips around Eldora. Here we go. Field going to take off into turns 1 and 2. We'll see if everybody makes it around to the back straightaway. We don't. We got one flipping over in turn number 2. Red lights come back on. Set to go to green. 25 trips around Eldora, and we're underway. Field going to race off into turns 1 and 2. They'll make it to the back straightaway safely here as they go 3 wide for the 3rd spot. Seavey down to the inside, trying to take that position away. Right now, going to have as they work through turns 3 and 4. Battle for the race lead on the outside goes Kevin Thomas to the middle. Rolls the 86. Up across the racetrack and up into the race lead. Dayson Pursley has it for a moment. Kevin Thomas Jr. turning back to his inside. Both drivers going to fight down to the bottom of the entry at 3. 86 going to go in and stick it down to the middle groove. Kevin Thomas back to the outside at the line. That time it was Kevin Thomas by 0.022 seconds. Falls to second in turns 1 and 2. Retakes it onto the back straightaway. They slice, they dice, they go high, they go low. They are all over the Eldora Speedway battling it out for the top spot here as they've got drivers starting to reel them in. In a good battle for the top spot in the sprint cars. It was Briggs Danner throwing slides. This time it's Hayden Reinbold, and he's got it as they work around to the front straightaway. Hayden Reinbold comes around to take it away with 8 laps in the books. He rolls the bottom side of turns 1 and 2. Caution, we got one with a shredded right rear. That is the 86 of Pursley, had been running in 3rd. Brings it back to green, snakes him around the bottom and past the NOS Energy Star Can. Kevin Thomas immediately going to go on the attack. Goes to the outside in turns 1 and 2. Couldn't get the rubber band wound up fast enough, but he has a run onto the back straightaway. Where does he roll into turns 3 and 4? Enters to the middle, now going to let it bring it up to the wall. Tries to get a run around to the front straightaway. Reinbold going to hold on to it in 19. Kevin Thomas still right there trying to keep him honest. As everybody pretty well spread out onto the back straightaway. Comes around this time to 1 to go. The momentum continues to build. The speed continues to build for the driver, the number 19, here in the 2025 season. And tonight, it's going to pay off in his 101st feature start with the USAC NOS Energy Drink Midget National Championship. He'll come around to victory. Hayden Reinbold wins at Eldora.